Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. So, I just want to address something real quick, because otherwise I'll forget, and that is my FPS. So, you can see it up in the top left, right there. So, I go to Options, Video Settings. I've just turned off VSync. Now, when I'm recording on here, you'll see that it is not really that good still. In fact, it looks a little worse, if anything. I might change that back. Let's actually put VSync on. Apply. Is that any better? Not really. Heck. Anyway, yeah. If I'm recording, because I have my recording software on the same computer that I play Minecraft on, right? It's the same PC that's doing both things. It really drags my FPS down. I didn't realise how much it would do that, but it is proper bad if you look at it. I was at a whatever the left number there is, it was at like 118, and I was at like 90 minimum or something earlier, and my average was like 100, which is pretty good. And then as soon as I opened my recording software, it was like, nah, you're gonna be up like 30 again, mate. So, yeah, I think that was a really good shout, whoever suggested to take VSync off. I'm actually going to just take it off for this episode, see what happens. Might get a few more frames out of it. Who knows? But you guys might also notice that I'm uploading videos in 60 frames per second now instead of 30. It turned out there was a setting that I needed to do in my editing software. So anyway, that's a lot of stuff out of the way that I wanted to quickly discuss right there. It's because I record everything on the same computer that I am playing the game on, right? It kind of makes sense if you think about it. So, anyway, today I was going to start, well, I was going to do more with bees, right? But we just had 2 bee episodes, so I'm going to give those people that don't like bees a bit of a break. And what we're going to do is we're going to get on with some mob spawning. Now, I'm not going to go ham with mob spawning. In fact, I'm not even going to get like the conduits and stuff. Which actually reminds me, I'm also planning this episode to get Heart of the Seas automated, if I can. So there's a way that I've got an idea on how to automate Heart of the Seas. Heart of the Seas is actually useful in like loads of different things. Heart of the Sea. Oh, you can already see it. I'm going to do Mystical. I'm even going to do Mystical for the Nautilus shells. So, the plan that I've got for this, I'm just going to, again, as I've got it in my head, I might as well talk about it. I'm going to get 2 squid seeds. I'm going to set up a hopper botany pot for each. I'm then going to get 4 diamond seeds, and I'm going to set up 4 hopper botany pots. And have 4 seeds in them, right? And then, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to have 7 prismarine essence, the seeds, you know, and then have those set up in 7 of the hopper botany pots, and then 4 fish, and so on and so on. So basically, each one of these essence, when they get generated, I'm going to put those into a crafter, and then the crafter is going to insta craft these Heart of the Seas. We're not going to use diamond essence to get diamonds, I don't think. Although we could technically do that if we wanted to. But I don't think we are going to do that. I was looking at like maybe getting the possessed Elder Guardian thing. And there's a 40% chance of getting a Heart of the Sea for this. Did you know you need a Heart of the Sea for this? You need to summon it with a Heart of the Sea. So basically all this is saying is you've got a 40% chance to get your Heart of the Sea back. Now, I don't know if you can bottle the Ender possessed, not Ender, the possessed Elder Guardian. I don't know if you can bottle this up from Ender.io. I might give that a go in Little Creative World at the end of this episode. See what you can do. Because if you can bottle this up, all you need to do is create one or find a Heart of the Sea. The regular way, which is like, you know, X marks the spot on one of those maps from a sunken ship or whatever. Yeah, you grab one of those, you summon one of these, and then you just put it in a bottle, and then you can spawn like a ton of them with Ender.io. But I don't know if that works, and we're going to find out at the end of the episode. But as I said, today is going to be all about mob spawning and all the different things you can do with mob spawning. So let's get into it. The first thing is I've changed this up a little bit over here. So in there, I've put all of our spawners that we've got, or all of the ones we had in our system. Maybe not all of them. I put some in there. You can see over here, it's not actually as laggy as it used to be. It's a little bit laggy, not too bad though. So, spawner. Okay, we've got a magma cube spawner. That might actually be a decent drop. We might put that one in. Now, has this got anything on it? No, it doesn't. I don't think any of these do either. Okay, well, there's this Invoker Fang spawner, which you can find, I believe, where the Dead King is, you know, from Iron Spells and Spellbook. If you find one of those areas, these are ridiculously good spawners to get, so don't just go around breaking them. Go around with a Silk Touch pickaxe, pick them up. And these are really good because if you look at the minimum spawn delay and the maximum spawn delay, you can't actually get that below 100 anymore. If we go to, we had it right there, spawner. We go to here, Apotheosis has had an update since we last looked at it, right? So to increase the spawn count, or if you wanted to decrease it, you just hold a piece of quartz in your offhand whilst you're using these items. But to increase the spawn count, you now need Piglet Hearts. So what the ATM team here has basically done is they've added their own items to the spawners as like things that you use. Because usually this would be, I believe, what is it for spawn count? It's either the gas tiers or it's something else. I can't remember now, but no, there's the gas tiers. I can't remember what this one was. Weird. Anyway, if we go to here we go. No AI. For some reason, that is a golden apple instead of chorus fruit. Now, golden apple you can get really quickly in comparison to a chorus fruit, which you can't get really quickly, right? So this was a little bit of a weird change. I'm happy about it because it means we can get it now. But usually it would be a chorus fruit, and you'd have to go to the end to find one of those, right? You might be able to find chorus fruit in like some chests. I'm not sure actually, but anyway. And then if you want to decrease, there you go. It says it right there. So the minimum number of ticks between spawns. This modifier cannot reduce this below 100. Okay, so I think what that's saying is it can't go to like 90, if you know what I mean. So basically what this is saying is if you get anything that's below 100, you need to keep hold of it. Like there's a few that were out there that were 2020. Like that was if you had a spawner from before the change was made. You could get the minimum and maximum down to 2020. Obviously, this one here, we're going to have to get down to 100, 100, which means every 5 seconds, because there's 20 ticks in a second. And the minimum spawn delay there is, well, 5 seconds if it's 100. So this one here is ridiculously good. The minimum spawn delay, you could literally spawn things over and over and over and over. Obviously, right now, it's Invoker Fangs, so it's not the best. We're not going to want to use this, are we? I'm going to quickly get some, what are they, redstone comparator. Right, here we go. So, Invoker Fang spawner. I'm going to use a redstone comparator on it. I just got decrease the maximum spawn delay of a spawner to 20. How the... Okay, fair enough. Apparently that... why are they still the achievements? That doesn't seem right. Advancements. If we go... actually, we can see it via this, can't we? There we go. Oh, no, they need to be changed then. Okay, the ATM team must not have changed this, but they did change... Like, even this one says, disable a mob AI, and obviously it's got chorus fruit. Ooh! There we go. So it was the spider eyes, you know, the fermented spider eye. That's what it was, instead of the piglet heart. Cool, that's good to know. I'm going to be picking these up, these spawners up now with cardboard boxes instead of Thank you. Instead of using Silk Touch, because each time I use Silk Touch from this brass pickaxe, it takes like a massive chunk out of the durability. So until we get a like infinite durability, like an indestructible pickaxe with Silk Touch, we're not going to touch it. Basically, we're just going to use some cardboard boxes. So now that we've got this on here, I want to put on egg. What kind of egg have we got? Cat spawner. We don't really want a cat spawner, do we? Although, what do cats drop? Oh, actually, it's really good to, if you press usage on the cat spawn egg. So you can get some string, but I don't really want to kill cats, because that seems mean. So, what's a really good spawn egg to get? I'm going to fly over here, because I believe, if we have a look in here, I can't be asked to go in, but from what I remember, we've got Enderman, Creeper. Actually, we've got Charge Creepers in there, which is kind of awesome. We've got a skeleton, and it's a weird one, where it's got, like, guardians on their heads. It's like part of their head is a guardian, so yeah, we've got guardians and skeletons. I did put a blaze spawner in there. I think I did that last episode. Or the episode before. We've got a witch spawner in here, which is super useful. Because they drop spider's eyes, redstone, glowstone, sugar, and glass bottles. Funny enough, the glass bottles are the most useful part of this. Because glass bottles, actually, we're going to use for bees. So, yeah, I'm actually going to nick all of those out of there. I'm going to leave one. There we go. And we're going to go put those in our drawer that we've got over here. And what should happen now is there's a modular reader that should be sending bottles over here. Oh, why is this? Is this some... I thought that might happen. Oh, do you know why? Because there's probably zombies in one of these, isn't there? There's a zombie in this one right here. Weird. Okay, anyway. You know what we could do? Because... Sorry, this is a bit of a weird one, but what I'm going to do is if we go that and that, we're going to whitelist those things. And that way, the only thing that can be pulled from all of these things is just honeycomb and honey bottles. So we are good when it comes to those things. Stick that in there, stick that in there, perfect. Anyway, yeah, all the bottles are now being like filtered out into the rest of them over here. So we're all good on that front. So now that we've got all of those in there, what's a really good spawner that we should get our hands on? Oh, that's a point. I put our Ancient Knight spawner in there as well. So I did quite a bit between episodes. Not as much as Mr. T, because he's tidied up very nicely and saved my frames a little bit. But he's done really good work, and I need to try and think of something to put in here now. Okay, I think I've sussed out something that I want to get. Now, this might be a little cheaty, but this is actually we can get two things, can't we? Although we might want magma cubes. Anyway, this is a little cheaty. We are going to use a swab, and we're going to go find, is it Pilpoh or Pilpoh something? Community project. Oh my goodness, the lag over here. Someone set up some of this AE over here. I love this. Someone's doing some create. I love this as well. The community project's not supposed to be for like personal use, but I would probably go to someone else's base anyway. If I can find, where's the thing that I needed? It's supposed to be a mob around. Ah, here we go, over here. Beautiful. So, Pilpoh. This one here, the Creeper Overhaul. This is... It says Benji, but it definitely says Pilpoh right there. That is a cave creeper. And the cave creeper drops smooth... Actually, we can see. Cave creeper. Oh, does it not tell you what it drops? Okay, let's go to stone. There we go. So the cave creeper drops gunpowder, stone, iron, gold. Gold is the big part there. Some diamonds and some emeralds. So it's a really good thing to like get. But it's not as good as it used to be. I think all of these have been nerfed. So it used to be like you got like, I don't know, 50%, and you know, I can't remember the numbers, but you used to get like loads of diamonds, and now you don't get loads of diamonds, you get just like barely anything. But anyway, with this, we are going to go get ourselves a spawn egg. So I can just quickly do a /home. There we go. So the only thing we're missing is some XP in a bucket. So if we grab ourselves a bucket, the cool part is we can just grab it from there. So, and then if we do that, there we go. Now the only thing is we need a chicken. So I might actually, sorry, magma cubes, might be a good thing to have, but I might actually change this to a chicken spawner, because it's always good to have a little chicken spawner that you could just spawn in a few chickens to use your GM chicken feed on. So who's going to have a chicken that I can borrow, do you reckon? I kind of need 2 chickens, don't I? And in fact, what I do need is if I bring a bucket of XP with me and some seeds. There we go. Then we can swab the chicken and then do all of the things, and then you know what? Let's go try and find a chicken just about the place. There might be one in the wild that we can exploit, let's say. So weirdly enough, I was looking on the map and I was like, can't I see any chickens? I was like, robins. Oh, it's a pain. And then I look over here and there's a kamikaze bee. Where are you? Over here, maybe? No, there's some robins there. Okay, let's continue looking. Kamikaze bee is like over here somewhere. I wonder where it is. Because I will capture it if we've got. Oh, maybe it's underneath. What do you think? Is it gone away? No, wait. It's up a bit. Up and then over here. They're really small, so maybe I vein mine these away. Try and find this kamikaze bee. It'll be really useful because I will show everybody how to get kamikaze bees, but if it's not going to kill anything, then yeah, we're definitely going to need that kamikaze bee. It's weird that it's on here, but we can't see it. Is it over here somewhere? There it is. There's a kamikaze bee. Get in the... There it is. Thank you. So, the reason you want a kamikaze bee... I know this we're going back to bees for a bit, but... The reason you want a kamikaze bee is because of that productivity. They've got a very high productivity. The only issue is they're a bit hostile. Anyway, where the flipping heck is this... There's got to be some like chickens about, right? Unless they've been completely scat. There you go, chicken. I knew there'd be one around here. So what we can do is do one of those and then one of those. This will give us a chicken egg.
Happy birthday, Taco!
Like an actual chicken spawn egg, which we can use. And then all we need to do is go find another chicken, which I saw there was a few over here. Huh. Oh, give me that. And there we go. So I think we're going to make this one over here the chicken spawner. And by the way, all you do is you right click a spawn egg onto whatever the spawner is. And then this Invoker Fangs one, we are going to make a cave creeper. So this is really good now, this thing right here. Only thing is the activation range, but that's fine because we get Prismarine. And I think it's Prismarine for activation range, right? Activation. Oh wait, it won't show up because we need spawner. Oh yeah, sorry, I just completely forgot about this until someone mentioned it in my. I think it was missing part mentioned in my comments. There's a new thing with Apotheosis, and that is you can make it so whatever is spawned is the child version. So you can get like baby cows, for example, or baby villagers. And there's a really good thing about baby villagers. The best part about it is you get 5 times the amount of like attack on your sword for the Morgan if you kill the baby versions rather than the full-fledged villagers. So now with Apotheosis, you can make baby villagers spawn in and then just kill like loads of them. It'll be a massacre and it's kind of like nasty to do, but obviously if you want to get the best sword out there, you've got to do it, right? So there is that. Anyway, activation range is prismarine crystals. Interesting. Do we have any of the crystals? That's the question. I mean, we could haunt to get them, I suppose, but maybe if we do this, I want to see what it is to get the other, to get the shards, because I know that we've got. Okay, it's not quite the exact same for the chemistry stuff. Okay, that's fine. Do we get crystals out of this? Oh, we do. Okay, we're all good. In fact, I might go in there and put these crystals on all of them. It's kind of a stopgap until we've got Heart of the Seas up and running, because one of the best parts about Heart of the Seas that we can do, obviously we're going to need them for the Omega upgrades, but we can also make conduits right here, which apparently are some vanilla thing, and I've never seen them used except once maybe. And I'm always like really surprised by these things that are in vanilla that I didn't know about, but apparently a conduit is like you put it in water and then you can get like infinite breathing or something. I don't know. I probably completely messed up the explanation right there, but yeah, this thing, if you right click it on a spawner, it means that you don't need to be nearby. So this could be spawning when I'm in like the other or the nether or wherever. So, and there's nobody around, it will just continue spawning. As long as the chunk is loaded. Now, everything is loaded apparently, except for a few chunks. I don't know why these chunks aren't loaded. It's very odd. But anyway. So, if we have a look in here, as I said, I'm going to take these. What else is it that we need? Do blaze rods do anything for spawners now? Oh, they do. Spawn range. It doesn't really matter about spawn range in this configuration that we've got going right here. Yeah, I think that's about it. Okay, we just need these. We do need some wool, to be fair. So I'm just going to spam this on here, because then it will be really, really high activation range. 48 is as high as it will go, that's fine. So basically I can leave these on and it'll be fine. So we've got that on there. We need no AI, so we need some golden apples. Golden apples. 1 and 2. So I tell you what, I'll get everything ready for this. So we need these 2 and some wool. And oh god, there was something else that I needed. Literally the first thing I look at, and it's soul lanterns. Yeah, we do need some soul lanterns too. Do we have any lanterns? Lanterns. Oh, we have exactly 2. Perfect. Right. I know we probably don't need these on here. In fact, this one over here, I'm not even going to put in our spawner thingy over there, our spawner cage. But I thought, sod it, we might as well do it. So one of those, one of those. The wool makes them so it's silent. So if they spawn in, if they're like villagers, make sure you do a silent villager one, because otherwise they'll stand there and go meh, meh, all the time, right? So that's really good. And then no AI means that if they spawn in, they won't just wander off and they won't explode. They won't like attack you. They won't do anything. They'll just sit there and be like, "Hello, I'm a cave creeper. What are you gonna do?" Anyway, as I said, I'm gonna move these. So this one and then this one. Okay, TPS is proper, like, chugging right now, but I just wanted to show you. Look! They've got a flipping, Guardian on their heads. And the Guardians do die afterwards. They, like, flop around. My goodness, the TPS. There's, like, a ridiculous amount of people online right now, I think. That's not too many people. A lot of people have got, like, some boss-looking bases now. So, that's probably, what's causing it. I know 2 people are already on their way to getting an ATM start. Today, maybe? Oh, yeah, this is the issue with putting spawners so close together. I tell you what, I can show you. I'm going to turn this off. Yeah. This, by the way, is using a redstone link, and all of those have got a redstone link on there. And redstone links, if you give this a redstone link, like a signal, it will do the same for all of those. So it's basically really easy wireless redstone. Redstone link. I always use these in my farms because they're super useful. Wireless redstone could not be easier nowadays. It used to be a right pain in the bum. You had to get the one from RF Tools. RF Tools. No. Just like this. Oh, where is it? It's one of these is wireless. Ah, here we go. So you got the redstone receiver and the redstone transmitter. And yeah, that is just way more expensive than it used. Well, that's way more expensive than the redstone link, right? So really useful, super good. You can put a load of different like frequencies on here. This is so good. I'm using this, which is like this thing here, the Guardian. You get that from killing Guardians, apparently. The way that they're dying is they're being pushed into these mob mashers. So masher, right there. The only thing you really need for mob masher is an absolute hecton of iron, and you need 3 diamonds and a little bit of redstone, right? Because the rest of this is just, you know, iron. And then you also need like quite a bit of stuff for like the looting upgrade. Apparently, you now need a looting book in the middle. It didn't used to be a looting book. I don't know what it was in the middle. I think it was redstone. But they've changed it. See, it says recipe by CubeJS. So that's the ATM team changing it, which is fine. I think anyway. So you can only put 10 of these in, but the looting upgrades are really good. They're super good. They basically give you like ridiculous amounts of looting. And then the sharpness upgrades, that's the other ones we've got in there. They just do more damage. So you could have someone like land on this and it would do like barely any damage. Or you could like one-shot everything. So that's really good for spawners. Then we've got this netherite shulker box. I think T went and got this. I definitely didn't make one of these. I haven't been to the end yet. So yeah, so T made one of these shulker boxes and put in these stack upgrades. And then underneath, you can maybe barely see it down there. Or maybe not, actually. I'll break this one. There you go. We've got an advanced item collector. Pop that back down. There we go. And then over here, we've got a puller and a pusher. So this is just going to pull the swords that the ancient knights drop. Because I don't want that cluttering up this whole place. Why are we getting leather stuff in here? That doesn't sound good. I would rather not have leather stuff, thank you very much. What the heck is dynamics? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So, bubblegum dye. Oh, that's pretty cool. Dynamics. Oh, I get it. I like the name. This one adds, like, if I do that, oh, wait, no. How do I spell it? It's with an E? Yeah. Adds, like, a few more colors. A few more colors that you can get, right? So, like, maroon. So you can get maroon dye. And you can make maroon concrete, apparently. Ooh. Oh, don't tempt me. It looked kind of nice, actually. Don't tempt me, though. Flipping heck. Yeah, we're going to maybe look into using some of these colors. Oh, lavender. Lavender looks kind of nice. And I quite like this persimmon one right here. Anyway, So this netherite shulker box is, yeah, all of the sword things. Actually, I can show you if I grab one of these. All of these weird looking swords are going to get deleted. So just get pulled instantly out of this, put into the trash can. And then this one over here, we're using the XP vacuum from Ender.io. And you can pull out of that using a pipe and put into one of these. I didn't plan this, I swear. But you can put into one of these experience crystals. And it's got nice amount of levels right now. Right, I have put the chicken spawner down. So we can activate this and it will spawn chickens. Anyway, I wanted to use this to show that right there it says spawn count is 4, max entities is 6. So what that max entities sort of refers to doesn't mean like how many chickens you can have in like a vicinity. And I don't know what the vicinity is, if I'm honest, of these spawners. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The max entities right there does not refer to the entities of the spawner itself. So it's just max entities in general. So you can have like, I don't know, 8 bees. There you go. Sorry, I've got bees on the mind. So you can have like 8 bees around this spawner. Just floating around. And this spawner will be active and it won't spawn anything. Not even a sausage. Won't spawn a thing. So because of that, you don't want to do this over here, I don't think. Unless you're doing like a lot of the same thing and it doesn't really matter. But I don't know. But you don't really want to do this because I just had this issue, right? Where I turn this on and then loads of things spawn, but not the thing I wanted, which was I wanted a cave creeper to spawn so I could show it off to you guys. But the cave creeper did not spawn because everything else started spawning before it could. And yeah, I don't think this is the best way to do it, if I'm honest. I would probably space them out a little bit. Anyway, it's all good. I'm going to leave this one open like this so we can come in here and spawn some chickens. And then this one over here, we're going to do something slightly different. And that is, we're going to turn this one into a... Maybe we do a cursed earth farm? I've not done a cursed earth farm in years. Cursed earth. Okay, it's not going to come up. We need one of these rotten eggs, which you get from these GM chicken feeds. So we need all of these things. In fact, we've got all of these things, other than the buckets of liquid XP. We can get those. In fact, I could probably use a bucket on the crystal. I think that's how that works. What else do we need for this? Bone, some seeds, spider's eyes, rotten flesh. Now, funny enough, we're out of rotten flesh, so I should probably stick a zombie spawner in here. But as I said, it's not really good right now. It'll be fine. I'll put one in here anyway. There we go. We are getting the zombies spawn in now, so we might get some flesh. Oh my goodness, that's going to cause some lag. Okay, I'm not going to put this on for too long then. Right, there we go. We needed rotten flesh, and we need bones, and spider's eyes, and this. So one of those, one of those, one of those. There we go. And then the rest of it, I think we'll have to get ourselves over here. Perfect. Nice. And I'm grabbing all the bottles as I go and just lobbing them back in here. Because we are all linked up and everything. So any bottles that go into this. So we got 14 right now that I just put in, I believe. Maybe a bit less because... I don't know. Now it's at 11. Good, good. Right. Anyway. How do we do this again? We need this, and we need the XP juice. So I've already shown you how to do that, right? There we go. So that gets us to 1, and then I can just lob all of these in for now. In fact, what I'll do is lob that one in. Spam that a bunch of times. And we just rinse and repeat. There we go. We've got a puller and a sender. Although, yeah, no, this should be fine. What I plan on doing is we can put that here. That just went in here, didn't it? Yep. Oh, yeah. This is super simple compared to what we had over there. Quite proud of this. I'm just going to nick the corner off of this one, and we'll come back for getting more of this later. But this almost should be done. I just need to put the trash can like right here. I'm not gonna do anything with these just yet, so I'm just gonna leave them in there as a little reminder to do that later. But what we can do is we can go underneath just like this. Honestly, what am I doing? Anyway, these I'm gonna put these back. 1, 2. I literally just went and had food, so that little break that we just had. There we go. Yeah, that I'm gonna blame it on that. Anyway, maybe. Who knows? Maybe that one didn't do the happy birthday thing. Or maybe it did and it's just lagging. Anyway, with that, we got ourselves a rotten egg, which makes dreadful dirt. Dreadful is the flipping thing that I was thinking of. Right, we can go underneath, and with the egg, we can put that right in the middle here, and that does convert it. So that's dreadful dirt in there. Now, I don't know if any of this is going to spawn anything. I hope it does. I thought that the mob grinding utils, like glass, would make it so it could spawn. I know that you were supposed to be allowed to have them spawn with what they call the vector plates on top. I vaguely remember that from back in the day. So if they don't spawn in, I don't know what you do really. Maybe you can't have the vector plates. If we can't have vector plates, I'm going to make some fans. I'll make some fans that will push into the middle and then some at the back there. But we're still waiting on more chickens because we want to get all 4 of these done. Right, I forgot to turn the chicken spawner off. Oh, it's fine. Anyway, we'll turn that off in a sec. I'm just going to go around and we're going to convert all of these. And to try my hardest to get these directly in the middle. There you go, that is starting to spawn stuff. Oh my goodness, look at all of the stuff. Okay, we're back. I think these ones at the front are they getting, they're not getting like the dark light, that like the light level is really low. I think that's what's going on here. I don't know why those are stopped over there. Oh no, there you go, they are coming in. That's a lot of weird stuff right there, isn't it? So, the server's struggling really hard right now because, I don't know, we have no idea why either. What the heck is that creeper? That's a weird looking creeper. Oh my goodness, I forgot to put the upgrades in. That's fine. Anyway, we're getting like loads of different stuff. One of the cool things, I don't know how to turn this off. I should probably put some water in there or something, and that should stop the spawning, I think. I'm not sure how we do that, but maybe we put some light in there. But then that, I think, makes the dreadful dirt burn. Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure some out at some point. But anyway, the heck is that little thing? Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna run away. We were getting some bottles of enchanting because the vacuum upgrade, this thing here, which is super easy to make, right? It's just Ender Eye, Hopper, Blank Module, and the XP augment with the augment core, which is just made with the Blank Module and the Blank upgrade. Bit of soul sand and job done. You got yourself a XP vacuum. Now, when you put that in a vacuum module, because it's an augment, so you have to augment a module. When you put it in the vacuum module, it makes it so it will collect all of the XP via the vacuum module thing and turn it into bottles of enchanting. So we are going to get a ton of bottles of enchanting out of this, which is going to be really good. I had a ridiculous amount on the previous server, just from running it in our base like this. Now, you can actually make it so it does other things. So I'll tell you what. Hop over here and I will grab the vacuum module out real quick. You can do nuggets of experience. Now, that might be pretty good actually. You get the memory essence, which is from the Mattercraft repressurized. So memory essence and bottles of enchanting. No, memory essence, sorry. Memory essence is from Pneumaticraft, which I believe is made by the same people that make modular routers. So obviously I love it. I don't know, I'm in two minds about Pneumaticraft. It's a cool mod, it's just I need to get into it. I would love a pack where it's like all around Pneumaticraft. Like we've done packs where it's like basically only mechanism, right? So it'd be cool to see a pack where it's just Pneumaticraft, where you have to do everything with Pneumaticraft. I'd love to see that. We should do that at some point. Maybe a modular routers Pneumaticraft pack. That'd be cool. Anyway, you can get industrial foregoing essence buckets, and then it goes back round to bottles of enchanting. I'm going to leave the bottles of enchanting one in there because it's really good. There you go. You see, it just picked up all of that XP. What the heck was that? Yeah. Anyway, the server is chugging. I probably should figure out a way of turning this off, if I'm honest. Okay, interesting. Someone has said... okay, I like this. Right, what we'll do is light level. So let's get ourselves some lamps. But let's get some posh lamps. Inverted. Illumination. Okay, let's do illumination. And we'll do the non-inverted version of it, right? We like these lamps. I don't know why everyone loves these lamps. Because, well, actually, I do know why. Because they're amazing. They look awesome. But loads of people have started using them now. And I love it. Because they are so good looking, honestly. Illumination block. There we go. And, oh, actually, you get 4 each time. Okay, that's fine. Can you convert these into this version? Oh, you can. Oh, that's really good then. So we could just do this. The inverted version means that they're on all the time. I need some links. Redstone links, not like, you know, the UK version of Axe, this body spray. Although after doing this this setup, is a little sweaty, so you know, maybe. Right, here we go. We got ourselves some redstone links. Oh yeah, I need to somehow get in there. And what I want to do is put. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do one of these. I will admit that all of these, they have AI, so they're gonna be, yeah, they're gonna cause damage, if you know what I mean. So I've got to be careful. 1, 2, 3 is where we want to put it. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. 2, 3. Actually, I think that is where I want to put the illuminated block. Right, there we go. I think that's turned it off. I like that. That looks pretty nice, actually. Pretty neat. Right, anyway, I'm going to call the episode here. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.